Hey guys, this week's tutorial is going to be on makeup for green eyes. So I have actually purchased some things from the drugstore. They're fairly reasonably priced, and it's just a NYX pencil and the Blush Nudes palette. So I hope you all enjoy this green eye tutorial, and let's get on to the video. So the first thing that I'm doing is priming my eyes with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm blending that in. Then I'm going in and setting that with a white eyeshadow from NYX, and I'm just putting that all over my eyelid with my finger. Alright, so here's the palette that I'm going to be using. It's a Maybelline palette. It's called the Blush Nudes. The first shade I'm putting in my crease is a kind of light pink shade. It's kind of a nude pink, and I'm putting that in my crease. Sorry for the mirror being in the way. The next shade I'm using is this one in the top right corner. It's kind of a raisiny kind of taupe color, and I'm putting that also in my crease just as a transition shade. So about this time my light died while I was trying to use it, and so I switched to having my makeup mirror be my light. So here I am again. The next color I'm putting in my crease is with a Pro Tapered crease brush. It's kind of a brown, it's the shimmery brown one in the bottom left. And I'm just putting that all over my crease. After I've built that color up to the way that I like it, I'm going in with the blending brush and just blending that out, not adding any extra product. Then the next shade I'm going to be using is the almost white shade in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm just going to put this underneath my brow bone just to highlight that all. Then I'm going in with my blending brush to just blend that back to a smooth transition. Alright, so I am using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil on my lid. It's in the shade 605, which is Strawberry Milk. Here's a swatch of that. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my eyelid and kind of blending it slightly with my fingers. It didn't really need to be blended that much, but just to ensure that I had no gaps, I went over it with my fingers. This NYX eye pencil can be found at Target as well as the Maybelline palette. Now with a flat shader brush, I'm going in with the light pink from the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette, and I'm just setting that shade. And I'm only putting this about halfway on my eye because I'm going to put other shades in the corner. After wiping that brush off, I'm going in with the kind of most pink shade there is in the palette. It's kind of a hot pink. And I'm just putting this on the outer kind of corner of my eye. Now with a fluffier kind of flat brush, I got this one from Target. I'm putting the darkest shade in the bottom right corner in my crease and on my outer V. This color looks kind of like a black almost with little flecks of pink in it, but this is really going to give the eye look some dimension with still keeping the pink tone. I am also blending this color onto the outer third of my eye when I'm going into the corner and outer V. So here I am kind of blending that onto the outer third. Blend out that shade and touch up the first crease color we put in. I'm just going back in with my Pro Tapered crease brush, and then I'm blending that out with my blending brush. I'm not adding any extra product to those. With my flat shader brush, I'm going in with a hot pinkish tone, and I am just touching that shade up on the kind of outer half of my eye. That's it for the lids, but I decided to do some bottom eyeliner, so I'm putting some primer on the back of my hand, and with a liner brush I am putting that underneath my bottom lash line, and then I'm going to go in with some shadows from the Maybelline palette. So this first shadow is actually the darkest color that we used in the crease, which is the kind of black with the little flecks of pink. It's in the bottom right corner. And I'm just placing this on the outer part of my eye to kind of match my lid. Now here I am going in with the kind of hot pink shade, and I'm just going to continue the ombre effect that we've created on the lid onto the lower lashes. With that same liner brush, I decided to go in with my jumbo pencil and kind of put a little bit of the strawberry milk shade underneath my lash line, and then go over that with the light pink shade from the Maybelline palette just to really make that color pop. Now I'm going in and curling one eye, and I'm going to be doing a wing on both, but I curl them and put eyeliner on them separately. I just highlighted my inner corners with the light kind of white shade, and here is me doing my wings. I'm just showing one to save time. The mascaras that I am using today are the Benefit Roller Lash and Benefit They're Real Mascara. I haven't gotten to go to Sephora yet to get a full-size Benefit They're Real Mascara, but I did get a travel size to try it out, and I really liked it. I then went ahead and did my other eye, so here I am curling the lashes right before I went and did it off camera. For the lips, I'm going to be using the Studio Gear lip liner, and it is in the shade Sand, and I'm pairing this with a MAC lipstick in the shade Viva Glam 2. so here is the finished look for my green eye eyeshadow. This really makes green eyes pop because of the pink tones, and I loved the fact that I could use a drugstore palette and pencil for this tutorial. So I hope y'all enjoy, and please stay tuned for more tutorials to come, including face tutorials and eyeliner, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye!